Most investors think private lenders judge deals emotionally. They don't. They judge files the same way a seasoned pilot inspects a plane before takeoff: fast, precise, and with zero tolerance for risk. Today, you'll learn exactly how private lenders evaluate a borrower file, step by step. Once you understand this, you'll know how to structure your file so cleanly that lenders want to fund you, because you look like the safest bet in the room. Let's break down what really happens behind the curtain. Step 1. They look for red flags before they look at the deal. Here's the twist. Private lenders don't start with your numbers, they start with your risk signals. Missing documents, inconsistent information, bank statements with unexplained deposits, conflicting stories about experience. A 2023 MBA study showed that lenders make a risk judgment in the first 90 seconds of reviewing a file. If anything looks off early, the lender moves to defensive mode. Your goal is simple. Make the first 2 minutes of your file feel boring. Boring equals safe. Safe equals fundable. Step 2. They verify that you are who you say you are. Private lending is trust-driven. Identity, entity, and documentation matter more than most investors realize. Here's what gets checked immediately: driver's license, LLC operating agreement, IN letter, articles of organization, bank statements tied to the same entity. If these pieces don't align, the lender starts questioning everything else. Think of it as financial fingerprinting. If the prints don't match, the file stalls. Step 3. They break down your financial stability. Private lenders care less about your credit score and more about your financial behavior. They check consistency of deposits, reserves after closing, current debts, liquidity to handle overruns. A 2022 Deloitte report found that lenders prioritize financial consistency over high credit scores. What does that mean for you? If your bank statements show order and stability, predictable inflows, no chaos, you pass this test. If they show volatility, the lender assumes future stress. Step 4. They measure your experience level. This is where most investors get exposed. Experience doesn't mean volume, it means predictability. Private lenders separate borrowers into 3 categories. Operator, has a track record and a system. Executor, has a strong team that compensates for limited experience. Risk play, has neither. If you're new, you can still win by showing the experience of your contractor, agent, mentor, or project manager. Experience is leverage. Borrow it if you must. Step 5. They stress test your deal, not your dreams. Here's the part investors hate. Lenders underwrite your deal at its worst realistic scenario, not your best case vision. They evaluate ARV you're claiming versus actual sold comps, rehab budget versus contractor reality, timeline versus local construction time, purchase price versus LTV, LTC thresholds. A 2021 CoreLogic study found that 62% of deal failures came from over-optimistic borrower assumptions. Lenders compare your deal to the local market, not your enthusiasm. If the numbers can survive pressure, you pass. Step 6. They determine the exit strategy's logic. The lender's biggest question is simple: how do I get my money back safely and quickly? They want an exit that is clear, documentable, realistic, achievable within market conditions. Flippers get tested on resale comps. BRRRR investors get tested on future DSCR and refinance stability. If your exit is fuzzy, the lender steps back. Step 7. They evaluate your communication. Quietly, this is the invisible scoring system borrowers never see. Every email, every document request, every reply is tracked mentally. Fast responses signal reliability. Clarity signals competence. Sloppiness signals future chaos. And private lenders avoid chaos like the plague. A 2020 Harvard study found that responsiveness increased perceived trustworthiness by 38%. If you communicate cleanly during underwriting, lenders assume you'll communicate cleanly during the project. Here's the payoff. Private lenders don't judge you by who you want to be. They judge you by the discipline your paperwork, numbers, and communication reveal right now. When your file is organized, your numbers are conservative, and your behavior is predictable, you become the exact type of borrower lenders love. Not risky. Not uncertain. Fundable. Subscribe for more science-backed insights on personality and decision-making. Educational content. Not financial, legal, or lending advice.